just 24 hours now before we meet all the keen photographers that we're going to be taking down to Cradle Mountain. Now, the we is myself and Michael Sneddick, the wildlife photographer that I'm running these workshops with. We're staying in Launceston for a night here. Just so happens that the place we're staying happens to have a couple of photos up on the wall. I don't know if you can see those images there. There they are, from Cradle Mountain. One of them's got snow on it. I've been watching the weather like a hawk for Cradle Mountain, and it looks like we are going to get some snow towards the end of the week, which will be nice. And of course, looking at the aurora forecast as well. I'd love another aurora whilst I'm here in Tassie. I've been in Launceston for 4 nights. This will be my 5th night here. I've just moved to this accommodation where I'll be meeting Michael. I was with the boss and my mother-in-law. We were just doing a bit of sightseeing, having a bit of a break. I did do a little bit of photography. Cataract Gorge on the first day. We went and checked that out, which was kind of cool. You can take a chairlift ride across the gorge. And myth has it that that gorge is the pond that we go over on the chairlift, or the lake, whatever you want to call it, is so deep that they've never found the bottom. And it was created by an earthquake, which is kind of cool. And then what we did was, we headed out to Bridestow Lavender Farm, which is not in bloom, so no real photography up there, just a couple of selfies. But on the way back, I did stop at a place called Lilydale Falls and grabbed a shot there. My plan today is I've got some time to kill. The boss has gone with the mother-in-law and caught an aeroplane back to Sydney. It was about 10 to 10 in the morning. So I'm thinking about jumping in the cab, heading back to the Cataract Gorge. Absolutely marvellous place. See if I can do some photography. I'll take the long lens. There's a bit of wildlife around there. And, let's see what we can capture. So let's go do that. Well, in the end, I decided just to walk. It's about 3 kilometres, so probably half an hour or so. Which I'm sure I'll feel the weight of this pack by the time I get there. But you know what? I need the exercise. I'm going to walk down to Cataract Gorge. I'm going to go down via it's like a riverside pathway, which I'm now sort of heading towards. Now it's still pretty early in the day, so it's not a great time for photography as such. And who knows what we'll end up with. Well, I've made it start to the Cataract Gorge trail. It's pretty amazing when you have a look at the fact that nature, it was an earthquake or something, they reckon, split it open. Well, how to make a unique experience even more unique. Have a bagpipe player playing. Just amazing. And the way it echoes through the gorge, it just sounds absolutely amazing. I mean, this gorge is just amazing. And where I'm heading to, which is the basin, apparently there's a myth, I don't know how true it is, that it's so deep they've never found the bottom. Well, I pretty much arrived into the Cataract Gorge garden area. I had to get the jacket off, I was so hot. Now I'm in this beautiful lush sort of gardens area. Yeah, it'll be good. I'm gonna have a look around, see what we can find. Well, I made my way up to a lookout here. Basically overlooks the whole Cataract Gorge Basin. Suspension bridge down there. Over there is all the chairlifts which go over the widest span in the world, I think, or maybe Australia. I think it might be the world. Now, whilst the sun's still quite high, it's starting to come in on an angle, and I just like the way it was lighting up the gorge entrance and the people on the chairlifts. So I'm having a crack at getting a shot. I've got the Fuji X-T1, I've got the 18 to 135mm lens, shooting at f9, 1/80th of a second, ISO 200, and just waiting for people to sort of cross. As you can see, I'm in portrait mode. I'm just waiting for people the chairs to cross. It's quite tricky getting two chairs that are going either way that have got people on them. Some of the chairs are empty. So, like I said, a beautiful spot. I've got the water rushing through the bottom, people standing down there checking it out, and then people of course going across on the chairlift. So yeah, quite a unique shot over the gorge. We'll see how we go. Well, I think I've finished playing around up here, got a couple of good shots, which I was happy with. I'm going to wander down there now where that weir was down the bottom with the water flowing through, and see if I can get a nice wide angle shot down there with those beautiful autumn leaves and the rapids. And if we can get the shot wide enough, we might be able to get the chairlift in as well. So we'll head down there, we'll see what we can do. Let's have a look. Don't know how well you can hear me, but what I'm thinking is, that's a shot down there. Beautiful colours on the screen. That's what I'm going to try and do. I don't think my lens will be wide enough to get the chairlift going past the top, but definitely I can get a longer exposure here anyway and not worry about the chairlift. That'll get all this water nice, silky smooth, beautiful colours in the leaves, but to do it. And the sun's gone down, so the water's no longer blown out, but still struggling to get a long enough exposure to even get a bit of blur. I put the big stopper on, but it's just too much because the water's moving so fast. I'm just trying a couple of things right now. I've got f16, I've put it down into ISO 100, which is below its native lowest, trying to see what I can do. To the f16, and I think I've just got to wait for the light to drop a little bit more before I'm going to get the effect that I want. I've got a friendly peacock coming to see me. Look, these little guys are everywhere here. Hey, Mr. Peacock. He's out of here. So he's gone. Anyway, beautiful spot. You can see the light hitting that tree. I don't know how well you can hear me over this water. It's just rushing through, but yeah, I think I'm getting a decent shot. I'm going to take a couple more and then I'm going to pack up and head off. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next one. Until then, get out and take some photos.